We laugh at dogs getting excited when they hear a bark on TV, but if TV was a non-stop stream of unintelligible noises, and then someone suddenly spoke to you in your language, you'd be pretty fucking startled too. Happens quite often when watching foreign TV as a native English speaker, as they tend to just randomly drop in words that are used in their language, as they have no equivalent to the English word. Doesn't stop me barking at the TV when it happens. There was an entire skit based on this in the UK's The Fast Show. A Spanish football, soccer, commentator spouts nonsensical faux Spanish and occasionally drops in seemingly random English words or phrases. The only time my dog barks at the TV is when there is a horse on the screen. He hates horses. He's never seen a horse in real life, but oh boy, he sure does hate them. My wife has a different mother tongue as I. When she's talking with her parents over the phone, I don't understand shit. If I hear my name, I go exactly like a dog that hears a bark on TV. My wife still thinks it's strange that I bark in those moments, but it's the closest sound I can make to her language. The Klingons watching Star Trek. Excuse me, what the fuck? I was watching an animated short on Comedy Central, and one of the characters had an African accent. The appearance lasted less than 5 seconds. My Nigerian friend, who had his back to the TV and was focused on the computer, suddenly turned around and spoke with surprise. My roommate's dog just barks at any quadruped on TV, regardless of if they make noises she understands or not. I get excited expecting my dog to be excited when he hears a bark on TV, but sadly, he doesn't really give a fuck. I'm a Mexican exchange student in France, and whenever I hear someone speaking Spanish, I get way too excited. There was a period of around 2 months in which I hadn't heard any Spanish, and suddenly, I heard 2 people in a mall speak in Spanish, but not any random Spanish, Mexican Spanish. There's a lot of differences between Spanish from different countries. I got so excited that I silently started to follow them around until I realized I was being a fucking creep and just stopped. Still, it made me happy for a while. Plus, dogs on TV are acting for treats, so I'm sure it's a bark like, yo, I need that sweet sweet bacon in my mouth, which your dog will get excited about because now they want bacon, too. Moral of the story: dogs like bacon. I never watched any of those Animal Cops or similar shows when my dog was in the house, because I felt he could understand what the poor dogs were saying, and it might depress him as well. God, my brain hurts. Our dog doesn't bark at TV dogs, but she likes to watch them. It's the TV doorbells that really set her off. When your dog gets excited about to bark on TV, instead of laughing, raise one eyebrow and say, fascinating. If your dog wags his tail, it means he gets the Star Trek reference. My dog was chilling while we watched Castaway. When he was trying to make a fire and suddenly yelled, the air got to it. Our dog jumped out of her skin. Now we yell it all the time as a family joke to scare each other. She's getting real sick of our shit. Listen to German music or anime and see how much your ears perk up when they suddenly have a phrase in English. Now this is a real shower thought. I thought part of it was that dogs are fooled by where the sound is coming from. Because humans are relatively bad at locating sounds, our brains tie the sound to the moving picture, even though the sound comes from the speakers. I wonder if a bark sound is harder to locate for a dog, and they get fooled too? Or easier to locate, and even trippier that it comes from several places at once? Might also be because they can hear a dog, but they can't smell a dog. It's alarming to them. Most animals recognize things through smell more than anything else. Imagine if suddenly you could hear a person speaking in a room, but you couldn't see them. That'd be freaky. I'd probably start barking at the sound.